Good morning, Sky family. I am coming on to do my dailies. I am a little bit behind, and I did have major issues after the update today. I could not get my game to start. I tried all sorts of stuff. I ended up having to completely delete the game off of my PlayStation and re-downloading it. So if anyone else has that issue today, you may have to do that if you have a problem with the game, because whatever was going on with that update, it would not do the update. It did it, but it would not let me start the game. It kept having issues and crashing. It wouldn't even start the game. So if anyone else is having issues with the game doing that after that update, you may want to restart, delete the game and re-download it. Thank you for liking the live. First thing I'm going to do, if you have the season pass, is grab your extra candle for today, the event candle, and we will go pick up our quests and get our daily candles from Avery. And there is a Black Shard event in the Village Islands today. That is only going to go on for like another 50 minutes. This is the third one for the day, so it'll be the last one. So if you need to get that, make sure you do it before the hour is up. You got another 45 to 50 minutes to do it. Alright, today's dailies will be in Daylight Prairie, which is also where the Shard event is. And the Hidden Forest will have our candles for the day. Oh, no problem. Yeah, I had several issues. I spent like an hour trying to get the game to start. And I just decided just to delete it and see what I can do from there. And see if that would help, and it did. So, anyone else has that problem, that may be a fix. Alright, here is one of our candles. And let's see what our dailies are. Alright, we've done one, which is collect 30 pieces of light. We need to meet up with Admiring Actor in the bird's nest, catch the wandering lights around the bird's nest, and meditate by the bird's nest. So everything's going to be in the bird's nest today. Alright. So there's nothing here. So we will get this second candle right here. Alright. And thank you guys for any of the follows and the likes. I appreciate any help you can get. It helps with the algorithm. I appreciate that. Alright, now we need to find the other two candles in this area. Sometimes they're right here or on top. I don't see it in either spot. Alright, so we'll go over here next. And there is a third one there. And we will grab these candles in here. And this is Sky Children of the Light. It is a MMO multi-platform game also. It is a free-to-play, and it is not like any other MMO you've ever played, or I've ever played. This is the most chill game. Yes, it is good. It's the most chill game I've ever played. Most MMOs, you have to. Let me check over here. Oh, sometimes it's up here too. Let me look up here, and it is there. Okay, there's number 4. Most MMOs make you have to fight bosses, sometimes PvP, stuff like that. The bird's nest is to our left there. I'm not going to go to the left because I'm going to go try to do this event first in the islands over here. I've been playing for about a year. All right, and the black shard event's right over here on this island. And this has another like 45 minutes before it disappears. So if you're wanting to get the shard event today, it only gives you wax for the black shards. Somebody else already finished it. All right, so that takes care of that. And there's my wax. All right, now we can go the other way to the bird's nest. You can go the one way I showed, or the entrance to the left, the higher entrance, is to the bird's nest. So we'll go that way. And that's where the other parts of our daily will be, is in the bird's nest. All right, I'm not sure where to meet the person, so we will start over here first and see if he's over here anywhere. Wait, is that him over there? That might be him here. All right. Oh. Now let's see what he wants us to do. Okay. All right, they want us to play. Oh, I hate playing. I'm not very good with this because I can't really see the keys and stuff. And I don't have music turned on. Oh, somebody has one of the umbrellas, the sunflower umbrellas. I wasn't able to do that, to get that one. I want to see what it looks like. See if he'll friend me so I can see it. All right, that quest is done. I think they're still doing the quest. Oh well. That umbrella is pretty cool looking, and it is useful. It is a sunflower, and it's really pretty. All right, now we need to find the lights. Hello, how are you? All right, there's one of the lights right there. We can catch that one. All right. Should be one that comes around here. We can find it. While we wait for it, we'll go ahead and do this quest to meditate. And the question for today's meditation, what is your favorite photo you've ever taken? That's a good question. I guess I'll say the mountains. I used to live in Colorado in Denver, and we had the snow-covered mountains right next to our apartment, and I'd love taking the photos of that, and I still got a lot of those photos. All right. Now we still got to find the other two lights, wherever they are in here. There, get that. There's one of them. We can catch up to that light. There we go. We got to find the third one. Should be one more light flying around here somewhere. There it is, right there. That's a pretty low one. No wonder I didn't see that one. There we go. That solves that issue. Now, the daily quests are done. We can head back to Avery. And we've finished the Black Shard event. So now all we need to do is go into the Hidden Forest and get our 4 candles for the day. And then we will do our event tickets. We get 4 candles right now because it's not double candles, so we will get 4 of these candles. And that's our first one. Tomorrow's dailies will be here in the Hidden Forest. They always move over 1 gate until it gets to the vault, and then it'll go to Daylight Prairie. It will never go to the first gate for the dailies or for these candles for the daily candles. They'll never be in the first gate. That's pretty much just a beginning gate for people starting the game. Sometimes there's something there to pick up. Let's see, no candle here. Sometimes there is one right there. We'll grab this wax. There's number 2. Grab the wax as you go because that is your currency in this game. Sometimes there's a red candle here, but there's not. There is one other place it would be in here, and we'll check that before we go into Grandma's area and check in there. All right, sometimes there's one right here, but there is not. Okay. So there's probably one in Grandma's. Maybe, maybe not. You just never know. There's a couple of places it could be in there too. So we will go look. You do have to have 8 spirits in this area to enter the barricade. Hello, how are you? If you don't have 8 spirits, then in Avery, go to the spirit that will transport you to Grandma's area. That will bring you here without having to have those 8 spirits. While the event's going on right now, you'll be able to come here, even without having the 8 spirits. And since we're here and this has already started, we might as well do this before we move on, because then we'll be finished. We'll get our 5 event tickets. No, it's not Grandma time already. Oh, come on. I don't know why it's not working for me. It should be showing stuff. So I don't know what's going on. Let's try going out and coming back. It brought up this stuff, but it did not do it correctly. Now, Grandma starts in almost an hour. The guys are be coming in another like 30 minutes. All right. If you don't have the 8 for spirits for Grandma's, you can come over here until the spirit is gone. And that will transport you to Grandma's area. So you can get the tickets. All right. There we go. Let's see if this works this time. This race has been messing up quite a bit, and you do have to do this race to be able to get the there we go, to be able to get the 5 tickets. There we go. Now the race is working. The blue arrows show you what direction it's going to turn. But once you hit them, they speed you up quite a bit, so it's hard to control. And there we go. When you finish that, that will give you your 5 tickets. And if you come in here, those popsicles that's showing, there are 15 extra popsicles hiding in this area. Some are underwater. They're just all over. Like here's one right here. You will want to collect those 15 so that you get the 15 extra tickets. And as you collect them, it'll tell you how many you have left. And you can come to this person and use the tickets to purchase this stuff. I have already purchased the teapot, which is pretty cool. Let's see. And I've got the robe, and I still need the hair and the other item. I'm not sure if I have enough for... I'll do the hair first. Well, I did not mean to hit the question mark. You can see one of the popsicles to the left there in that video. It's doing a cut screen on me, unfortunately. There's one of the popsicles there. They are all over. They're underwater. They're in hidden places. And you can go in that entrance right there. And that will take you to an area if you've ever done the quest line there to do the pictures. I've not finished that. And so you may want to do that while it's going now. I'll show you that. I've already completed like 3 levels of that. I have done this quest line before though. Oh, you've been missing out on all of that? Oh no. Yeah, anytime there's a spirit, you want to go do whatever the spirit's showing you. This quest line was here like a year ago. Those are the 3 items I need to capture and take pictures of. And when I get them, I bring them back to this same thing, and it will let me click on it to give the photos in there. And then it will give you 3 other items. There's, what? A new cake in the vault? Oh, really? Yes, I am excited about the 9-color deer coming. I've done his storyline, so yeah, I will be glad for him to come. So where is this extra cake in the vault? I have not seen one. Yeah, that was from last year's Days of Sunlight. Oh no, you're going broke that day? I do like the cape from the 9-color deer, but I really want Aurora's cape. That's the one I'm waiting to come back, as Aurora. I just got what? Oh, you're talking about the cake that was in that area where the candle to take in the pictures? That's not a daily candle. That's like a storyline thing. So we will go hand in our requests and get our cinnamon roll for the day. You can also chat to other players there. All right, and that will finish the dailies. And it is close to time. If you were going to the polluted geyser, it would be time to start heading that way soon. Oh, you have Aurora's wings? Yeah, last summer they did do the concert and stuff, and I had a friend take me to the concert so I could finish off Aurora's storyline. Because at the very end, you have to either have the wings or you have to know somebody that can take you to her concert to finish her storyline off. And so I did go finish her storyline. All right, we will go in here and see if there is anything I can hand in. There is also, if you've not done it, Van Gogh. Van Gogh is also going on right now. Oh, let's see what that hair looked like that we just got. Okay, that is the hairstyle we just picked up. But I love the kitty cat hair I got from, I think it was Halloween. Oh, not that one. From Halloween last year. Where is my kitty cat? There it is. The kitty cat, I think I got that from Halloween last year. But here is Van Gogh's area. And this is a new area, which has a map also. Hello. And the storyline for Van Gogh is right here. And so you'll want to make sure that you work on this storyline before it ends and goes away. And the map is right here. And these 4 people, I've already completed this spirit. These 4 people will give you, if you have the season pass, you can get the items to the right that have the little symbol like the heart and other stuff. If you don't have the season pass, you won't be able to get those, but you'll be able to get the other items. Let's see if I can, not that. Let's see if I can open that next item. No, I don't have enough yet. Let's see if I can do one of the others. I think that's going to be too many also. Last guy, I can do his, okay, to get him to the 2nd level. And since I have the season pass, I can get those 2 items. And I don't have enough to unlock that for the next level. So that is all I can do in the Van Gogh. And I did, the one item that I purchased was that table right there that has the teapots and it has the tree and everything. I did purchase that from over here. That was the one item at the very top right there that I did purchase. That is that tree right there. And you can use that to chat to other players. But that and the other 2 items that have the orange heart, like the hair and the other item, those are all you have to have the pass for, the season pass to get those. You will get all the paintings and everything else that's on there, just not those 3 items unless you have the season pass. So we'll just head back to Avery this way instead of going back through the entrances. Alright, we will see what that other item looks like, because we will have 2 new items showing here. Let's see, what are they? One is a painting, okay, it looks like. Let me see. Yes, it's a painting that we can hang on a wall. It's one of the paintings from Van Gogh. Okay, you can put that in your house. We do have a house and stuff here in Avery if you've done the quest line for your house. There is a whole quest lines here in Avery also. And let's see, the other item was the hat, which there is the hat that he gave us. So there you go. And I will show you that table when there's not 100 people sitting around the table. Let's see, I think it's this one here. Yes, it is. All right. And there is the table there, which you can have another player come and join you. And once you sit down and take the drink, it will pop up where it comes up with the chat where you can talk to people. And if it disappears, you can always just pick up the drink again. But that is one of the tables, or you can just get the camera to work, and it works. That is the tree that you do during the Van Gogh. It does have that tree that comes up. And let me switch back to my, there we go. There was one other thing I was going to show you. I'm trying to remember. Oh, another item that I got from Halloween, which I don't know if any of you were here for, was the cauldron, which I have used for like the geyser, to put in the geyser. Oh, there's a cauldron. And it is also a chat item that you can use to chat with people. Whoops. You can and you can have 3 people that will join you for this after you light the fire. The seats will appear. Oh, got to take the candle. Oh, no, not that. I need to put the candle down. It won't show up unless you take the candle down. But if you put it in the geyser, you'll just get rid of the, put it down in there, and then you'll be able to do it. And then you can sit here, drink, and chat with a couple of other players. So that is the geyser, or not the geyser, but the cauldron. And that was during the Halloween. So they had a whole witches thing going on. So it was pretty cool. It was a neat story for Halloween. I don't know who all was around for that, but that was fun. Does anyone else have any questions about Sky? Yes, this is Sky Children of the Light. It is a MMO multi-platform game. It's a free-to-play. And it's not like most MMOs where you have to battle other players or mobs or bosses or anything like that. It's a really chill game, and basically it's a lot of storylines and quests and stuff like that you do in this game, which to me, I really like it. That's the way I like it. It's a lot more fun to me that way because it's relaxing and not stressful. The only thing you have to watch out for in this game are the dark dragons, and you can't battle them. You just basically avoid them. The next traveling spirit, I think, I did see it advertised. I can't remember the name of it though. There are YouTube YT videos on that will say what events are coming. I do know September we're going to have the 9-colored deer coming. So I can't wait for that. Hello, how are you? And so that's going to be a lot of fun. But with the dark dragons, you can only avoid them. You can't battle them. And the main gate that they will be in will be right here in the Golden Wasteland. They're in Eden, which Eden is the big red gate straight ahead. And that is a once a week thing that you can go do in Eden. And when you do Eden, you will try to save as many statues as possible. You will lose your wing lights, every single one of them in there. And that's the whole point of it. And after you are unalived in Eden and your wing lights are gone, you've saved either all the statues or as many as you can. You will go to heaven, be reborn. And as you're leaving heaven to be reborn, it will, all the spirits that you've collected will be waiting at the door as you leave. Yes, this is Sky Children of the Light. And you'll gather, like before I leave heaven, I'll have like 42 or 45 spirits, I think it is, before I leave, instead of just the one when you start the game. So I leave instead of just the one when you start the game. So that is, you can do that weekly. It resets every Sunday. So you can do that once a week if you want to. And that is where you will get most of your Eden candles from. If you collect all of the spirits or a majority, like a lot of them, a certain amount, you could end up with, I don't know if it's 14 or 15 Eden candles when you leave, something like that. It depends on how many statues you save to how many Eden candles you get. The only other way basically to get the Eden candles is to get them from red shard events, which that will give you like, 3 of them towards that. So that is the other place you can get those Eden candles. Oh, thank you. Oh, really? I don't like the maximum height one. Oh yeah, if you want to be friends, just send your Sky code, DM it to me, and afterwards, after I go off live, I can get that and add you. That's not a problem. Is there any other questions about the game anyone needs wants to know, or anything I can show you in the game? Okay, go. That's good. Yeah, you just send your code and I'll add you. I've added quite a few people already, so I've been playing for about 1 year. I joined during the season of Two Embers, part one, and that was right before the uh, flight navigation thing event that came. So I joined during the Two Embers during that season. Oh, you too? Really? Oh, that's cool. So we've been playing for about the same time then, same amount of time. That's pretty cool. Oh, you joined weeks later before it started? Okay. I can't wait for the Halloween and the Christmas to come back because that was a lot of fun last year. So that'll be a lot of fun. There was some cool things, the mittens and all that, doing the snowballs. All of that was a lot of fun. Turning into a snowman. And then there was one where you turned into, I think it was a rabbit. So yeah, that was during one of the events. I think that was that the one that had to do with the 9 colored deer. I can't remember, but yeah, there was a lot of fun ones. They do a lot of fun events. Yes, it is fun. I love this game. I do play other online games, but this one to me is the one I want to play when I don't want to be stressed out. And you don't have to worry about like outfits and stuff and other MMOs. You have to worry about whether you've got enough mana or stamina, or you have to make sure your outfit is perfect to be able to battle other people, to battle mobs and bosses and all that. So it makes it so much easier. All right, let me screenshot your code so I can add that. So it makes it so much easier to do. So I think it's pretty cool. Show me my cosmetics. Oh, what cosmetics do you want to see? I don't purchase the season pass very often, but I do use candles to buy stuff. I have purchased the season pass a few times. Here are some of the items that I have. Let's see. That one I think is the basic one you get. Some of these I've colored. That one I did color. That I got from Halloween. And then I got some boots. I don't remember where I got all of these from though. And then I know some of this was from Halloween that I had gotten, not all of it. That was from the navigation, the flight. That was Halloween. And I think that was from the carnival, the new area. I don't remember which one of these I had on. That was from winter, from Christmas. We'll keep that on for now. And let's see, that's faces, hair. I do have a lot of hair. Not all of it, of course, but you know, about half maybe. Those are some of the hats and stuff I have. I'm still missing some of those. And I do have like a couple of accessory items, which I am wearing one of them. Oops, get that candle out the way. And as far as capes go, I have a few capes, and I have purchased like the one to go to the office, and this one will, the wireframe one will take you to the other Avery. You know, when there's special events, you have to use the cape to go there. But I do have a few of the capes. This was a Halloween one that I had during the Halloween event. And this was from the Christmas event that was here with the snowman and stuff. And so I do have a few capes and stuff. I don't remember what that was from. That was from summer. So was that. That was when the you had the sunflowers and stuff here. So yeah, I have gotten quite a few capes and stuff from the different things that have come through. I have quite a few capes. Some of them I will probably never wear because they just look weird to me, but you know, it is what it is. Where is that one I was wearing? I can't find the one I had on. Oh, that was it. Okay. And I guess that's about it as far as cosmetics. Oh, yeah, Days of Bloom. Thank you. Oh, you hadn't purchased any? Yeah, I don't use a lot of them either. Every now and then I'll change my outfit, but not very often. I guess that kind of goes with that. It's got symbols and stuff on it, so that'll work for now. Purple is my favorite color, so I usually wear the purple Halloween stuff most of the time. And most of the time I keep the kitty cat hair on. There are a couple of the hairs I really like, but that is my favorite because I have like 6 cats and I love cats. So I love the cat hair. And sometimes I'll put a hat on. Sometimes I don't. Right now I think I have the earrings on. Yeah. So That's what I'm wearing right now as a cosmetic. That is one of the things in this game, is just dressing up. And the clothes that you do are just for looks. They don't serve like any other purpose but for looks. Unlike other MMOs where you have to have like stuff in your gear to be able to battle. There is no battling in this game, so you don't have to have anything for battle. So it's all cosmetic and just trying to make yourself look cute. And the only time I purchase the tickets basically is when I see something that I want that's going to be a purchased item. And that's when I get the season pass. Like I wanted that table with the tree. So I went ahead and purchased it so I could get that. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Is there any other questions anyone has? Oh, and it is time. If you've not gone, it is time for the geyser almost to start. So if you've not gone to the geyser and you don't know where it is, you will come into the Daylight Prairie. And where we did our dailies earlier in the bird's nest, we're going to fly straight through the bird's nest. And this time we'll take the regular way to the bird's nest instead of going through to the village islands. Because the geyser is at Sanctuary Islands. And you have to go through the bird's nest to get there. I think that might be the only way that I know of to get there. I'm not sure if there is another way to get to Sanctuary Islands. There may be some cloud tunnel way of getting there through a different map, but I'm not sure. Sometimes they do that too, where they'll hide entrances on other maps through clouds, like holes in clouds. I've been playing for about a year. Oh, the wind pass? Okay. I know there is a path up at the Hermit's Peak too. I'm not sure where that goes to. I think that might go to the Lost Ark, but I'm not positive. It's been a while since I've gone through that wind path. Or that might go to the wind pass. I'm not sure. It goes somewhere. Yes, it's the Sky Children of the Light. I love this game. And this is where you will go to get to Sanctuary Islands for the polluted geyser. And we'll go ahead and grab the candles as we come in here. There are 2 big candles that we can grab. Season of Flight area. Okay. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've gone through there. The only time I really go in there, any of these areas, except for doing dailies, is if I do an Eden run and have to go recollect all of my wing lights. Which I do an Eden run every now and then, just so I don't forget where all the wing lights are. Because I've got them down and I don't want to forget where they are. And to the left is the polluted geyser, which it looks like it's going, but I'm going to grab this candle before going down there. Then we will go down there real quick. I see people running around there. I'm going to grab the candle and the wax here before I do that. And there should be some wax up here by the waterfall. I'll grab that too before going to the geyser. All right. Now, the geyser will be right over here, and there will be wax, and you can tell those spouts that are going off. That starts like 5 minutes before it begins. So that'll warn you if you don't know the timing that it's about to start or it is going. And there's one more set of wax over here. There we go. Now we'll go look around here. And these will pop out and you will burn those, and that will give you The wax is burning those. The geyser shoots those off. All right. And that will happen every minute, and it goes for about, I think it's 10 minutes. Every minute it will shoot those off, and you'll just basically burn them, run around and gather the wax. And the bells will chime when it's done, and these will stop shooting these off in the air like that. All of it will calm down, and the water will not go back down. And that comes every 2 hours. And then you can use the spirit to go to grandma's and then do grandma after this. You can come back here after grandma's. And if you follow the mountain around, there will be islands, and there is a turtle. And that turtle will also, once every 2 hours, give you wax off of the back of his tail. So I don't do the turtle very often. He does go underwater too, so you'll have to look around the islands if you don't see him floating. You can look under where the drench is and see if he's under there. Yes, Sky Children of the Light. I love this game. So that is basically the game, and that's it for today. I'm just going to sit here and collect wax and probably go to grandma's before I sign out. So I will catch you guys tomorrow for the next adventure of Sky Children.